We are live here from 1,300 Smiles Stadium, ready for the Newcastle Knights to play their second ever SRL game up against the reigning premiers, the North Queensland Cowboys. Obviously, the Knights last week grabbing a 16-14 victory over the Parramatta Eels, while the Cowboys had the bye and thus did not participate in the game. I am joined here in the commentary box by Dustin Richards. Dustin, what are you looking forward to about this match?
Look, it's the first game back for Cowboys since the grand final after their grand final against the Canberra Raiders, where they won 32-28. They had the bye last week, so it's going to be really interesting to see how much footy they have improved by. And we'll start here, where Kieran Wells would be the starting halfback for this season.
Yeah, look, Kieran Wells obviously replacing Rohan Kaval, obviously, who head to the Broncos. Is actually going to be playing hooker for the Broncos tomorrow night. Kieran Wells replacing him, though, coming in a halfback, traditionally in a hooker, but he's finally getting his first full-time starter spot at halfback, with ticking it off here for the Knights as Logan Strange now takes the first sit up there past the 20. He'll play it there, goes Bourne. Long ball out there already, Oldford spreading it early here. Puts on a bit of footwork. Amatangi recovers quick enough to make the tackle there. For a second, though, it did look like potentially Amatangi was going to get made to look silly for a second, but he managed to recover there. The captain, Logan Strange, takes a hit up there, scoring a try last week, Logan. He'll be looking to do his errors again as Bunty Bowler now. An error! Polkston's going to make a tackle. That's a poor start there from the Knights. Bunty Bowler will play it there, 25 out. It goes over to Amatangi. He gets wrapped up there. Poor starting from the Knights. The Cowboys going to be under huge pressure already now.
We know how dangerous the Cowboys can be with their outside backs, especially in that final couple minutes of the grand final last year. Look, they just need to hang on here. The Knights, they didn't need that at all. They looked good early. They're spreading early. They got up the field. Look, as Damon Moana gets in,
short ball there.
Short ball to Johnston.
Great defense there from the Knights. Johnson put onto his back there. See the last tackle now. The fourth tackle goes Moana. Inside there to the skipper Lord. He'll set up for a settler there. 8 meters or so out from the try line now. Moana's calling for it. He's going to grub it in there. I think he's dropped the ball there. And Logan dives onto it, the skipper, and the Knights survive. Great stuff there from Newcastle.
100%. They needed to come up with a play there, and that's exactly
So Isaac Edwards now takes up a hit up there, past the 20. Second tackle now goes Robert Mobinston. He runs over the top of one player. Great run there from Mobinston against his old club. Obviously, last playing for them in the grand final. Markley gets splayed running onto a ball there, just over the 40 there. Fourth tackle now. Isaac Edwards kicks early. A good kick there. Maybe a little bit too deep there. It might sit up there. It's not good up, but Albertangi takes it over. He didn't want to risk it. And the Knights now are going to get to have the ball here, attacking the Cowboys line with a goal line dropout. Great stuff there from Newcastle.
And what a great kick there, getting 55 metres. But I don't think Tyler needed to take that out. I think he had enough space and time to get back, at least get back to the 10.
Yeah, very disappointing there from the Cowboys fullback. Very experienced at fullback now, being his third season in the fullback role. As they go wide now, Ponkston. He was very good last week. Gets on the outside of a few defenders. He's caught there by Cambolo. Third tackle now. Sadler, short ball there to Mobinston. Dragging a couple defenders forward. Fourth tackle now. They're spreading through the hands. Isaac Edwards takes on the line. He pushes forward there. He'll be caught just short of the line there. Fifth tackle now. Where's it going to go? It goes there. It's going to be O'Neill Grubbers in full mode for Philly. And the Knights are in for the opening try of the game.
Wow. We saw last week that Grubbers were an amazing piece in team success. And again, the Knights caught onto this, and Manu Fafili, I think, is that his first try in the SRL?
Is in fact his first try in just his second match then. Ooh, Jack O'Neill probably not happy about the hit. Late hit there. If you look at the replay here, I'm not sure entirely who that is.
Yeah, look, if I was a video ref, I'd go back and look at that. Maybe even a penalty try. Or we could see someone send off if that was the case.
Yeah, definitely looked late for my liking. We actually saw in the background there, you know, Logan Strange have a couple words to the referee. He's not happy about his vice captain being, hit late there. The ref said play on. They cleared him. Not sure if I agree with that decision there. I thought potentially an 8-foot try or even a sin bin, but the ref said play on there, and the Cowboys, they're going to be down early, 6 points to 0. And not a great start by the reigning premiers.
Yeah, you saw Tyler Orgamati there at the back put his head down. I think he wasn't happy with himself. I think he knows that if he had just ran the ball instead of taking it out, they wouldn't be in this situation. There's Logan Strange now. He's been pretty good with the hit-ups here. I think they know they need to succeed in the middle in this game, as they got Chris Lord and a couple other big bodies, so they need to get on the front foot early. Allow their outside backs to run the ball. As we have Mark Iron now, he may get brought into touch here, though.
That was very close to the touch line there, but they're going to play on now. It's going to be Spillane. Good run up the middle there. 4th tackle now.
Spillane, another amazing captain this night side.
Oh, that's a penalty there. Disappointing there from the Newcastle Knights, the Cowboys. Now, gifted an opportunity here. This should be interesting.
I wish we could go back and watch that, though. I don't know if he was offside. This is the same thing that happened in the Rabbitohs and Broncos game last week. I think we need to go back and watch that. That's another interesting tidbit for NRL 360 or SRL 360 this week on Fridays.
Yeah, disappointing there. As Tyler Amatangi now up the middle. He's looking for space. He wants to make up for his woes earlier in the match. He's going to play it there now. 5 meters out from the line. Short ball there to Chris Lord. Looking to push his way over to Skipper. He's held standing still. They're going to go now. Water. Short ball there to Cambolo. Don Pogston managed to get him onto his back. 4th tackle there. It's going to be Moana. Disappointing play there. 5th tackle. They need to put a good kick in here. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Chris Lord, but he's not going to find anything. He just takes the run, in fact. And a very disappointing set there from the North Queensland Cowboys, once again.
I think their 5th tackle options is what's been bringing them down. They can definitely get on the front foot and get through the line, but it's their 5th tackle options that's been letting them down. They're not getting to a corner. They're being tackled on 5th. They need to start off their set. To have a good defensive set, you need to have a strong 5th tackle option, and that's exactly what they're not doing here, as the Newcastle Knights are already up to their 30.
Yeah, great start here. Bo Sadler, it's going to be past the 40. Might see an early kick here from the Newcastle Knights as Mark Lee goes up the middle now. Scoots from dummy half. It's caught there by Stace the Pace, I believe that is. 5th tackle now.
It's 12 meters off that run. That's pretty good, as Edwards will put a kick into the corner.
Luka Moscow now in dangerous here. Gets past one. Moscow will be caught there by Isaac Edwards. The man who kicked it. That's a good start to the set by the Cowboys. It's going to go Johnson now. Pushing forward. That's the 2nd tackle now. Spreading it through the back line. It goes over to Cameron Hodges. He gets through the line there. Good run here. Takes on Jack O'Neill, but he manages to knock him over there. Good tackle by Jack O'Neill on the 2nd row return centres. Now, Kason Amana. Season 4 Tim James medalist in the grand final. He'll play it there. 25 metres out now. Goes Stace the Pace. Straight up the middle. There's no one at home. Billy comes across to make a brilliant cover tackle there. 5th tackle now.
They need to put a chip up here.
They need a good kick here. They get one. Moana puts it high. Have a couple plays coming under. Knocks back for Albertungi, but the Knights defence holds on.
Yeah, good kick tackle option there. They got better with that one. They just needed the defensive set. As Manu goes through the line, it gets wrapped up.
Great run there as they hold him down. Not what the Cowboys really needed up. They just had a brilliant set there. They can see it a line break and now a penalty. As now Matthew Vaughan kicks it for touch.
Look, they may have beat the bye last week, Cowboys, but did they get some batters and some bruises? I think they did. They're not running like clockwork as you usually see the Cowboys doing.
Yeah, they've definitely been off their game, trying to scratch those early cobwebs off them from last season. Obviously not playing a game since that grand final. They need to get them off quickly because the Knights are currently definitely on top in this game. As it goes Logan Strange, and that's a poor error there from the skipper. He'll be disappointed with that. Now the Cowboys have the ball pretty much starting inside their own half.
Yeah, look, Logan Strange, he's been pretty sound for Knights this game, but that one error, it could prove costly if the Cowboys can get on a roll and start their domination.
As
We all know
Cow
how...
plays it there just past the 40. Wells gets it over to Moana. Goes past the 30 now. They play it their third tackle. Let's see what they can do here. They go cut up ball there to Moscow. Another brilliant tackle there by Ponkston. I'll tell you what, his defense has been incredible so far, Ponkston. Dealing comfortably with this right side of this close touchline, I should say, of Cambola and Moscow. Both been dealt with quite comfortably. It's going to be fifth tackle now. And they need another good kick here. Luana puts it high. That's a good kick, but it might be a little bit too deep, and it is.
Yeah. Just on Dom Ponkston there, when I was at the Firehawks with him, he was a great defender when someone broke the line in the mines. It's also why he got 2 points last week for the Sim VP. So I got big raps on Ponkston. He's a good attacker and a good defender. As O'Neill now, he'll go to the 50.
That's a good run there by Jack O'Neill. The Newcastle 9 skipper as it goes, Jack Spillane, a big shot put on him. Case and Amana, the hitman. Great tackle there as it goes wide to Logan Strange. That's the third tackle now. Goes short side here. Long ball out to Maverick Oldfield. Caught in his tracks though by the winger there. Not entirely sure. Might have been Titero Maxwell making the tackle there. Short ball now to Jack Spillane. Will be held there.
Another bloke that was sound for Knights last week in 1 point. Oh, what's happened here?
And it's
I think they rushed up on him a fair bit, and they were able to get the ball back with a knock on. Great stuff from the Cowboys in defense.
Really put a lot of pressure on Matthew Warner was there, who forced the error. As now, Case and Amana up the middle. Gets an offload. That's great stuff there, but an error. Nearly an error, I'm going to say. Play on there from the Cowboys. That could have been dangerous there. Could have not have made it to the ball first there. It goes Lord. Short ball there to Johnson. A massive shot put on him. Third tackle now. Goes out the back. Amatangi takes on the line. He breaks through. This could be what the Cowboys need. See if they can get over here. He'll play it there 10 metres out. Goes Cascow. Short ball there to Hodgson. But he'll be caught there, and that's going to be the fifth tackle now. Goes Lord, he puts it high. Not the greatest kick, I don't think. And Jack O'Neill takes it in the end. But that wasn't without pressure applied by Tyler Abatagi.
I think that's the second or third time that Chris Lord has been forced to kick. They need to get their positioning right, the halves of Cowboys. They need to be in position to be able to kick. I'm just wondering, do you maybe put Snow on at some point? So maybe put him on there just to make sure you can get that kick, that fifth tackle option straight and narrow.
Yeah, Hughes, though, he is a big boot archetype. He's very good at kicking long and high when needed. Warner is definitely a kicker, but although he's never been the primary kicker with Rohan there. And Kieran Wallace, a new half, and now Thomas Wallace with the intercept! Bo Sadler's chasing! Sadler's going to get him. Sorry, that's Isaac Edwards, not Sadler. Edwards will make the tackle. Wells plays it, goes over to Johnston. Massive opportunity now for the Cowboys. He played it there, Johnston plays it. Wells takes on the line. He pushes forward, looking for a try, and he's going to go up. Is he over? They're going to say that he's short. Played there well. Wallace now gives it to Lord, but he's thrown a massive pass. Was that forward? They're going to say it was back.
Lord could have gone himself.
Fourth tackle now. Goes Wells, pushing forward, looking for the try, and is he going to get it? I think he's over. And Kieran Wells scores for the Cowboys. First try in Season 5.
As you mentioned, Kieran Wells, he's a primary hooker. He's not usually a halfback, so that big body, he's gonna use that to his advantage while on the line. He's gonna go full force at your fullback and try and tumble over, which he does. He gets the first points for the Cowboys is what they need.
Yeah, great stuff there from Kieran Wells. Just sort of took on the line there, managed to isolate Jack O'Neill, and he wasn't able to recover there. As now Kieran Wells will be kicking here to make it the 6-all scoreline after just 22 minutes. I will say they've had most of the ball in this half. The Cowboys have been pretty disappointed that they haven't been able to score up until now. They definitely need to fix their attack up. They want to find something with this incredible Knights defense, this blue wall that they've been in this first half. But nonetheless, a great stuff there from the Cowboys to get their first try off the match and tie the game up.
Look, to be honest, I think their playmaking is fine. I think that it's working good. It's just their kicking. If they can get better kick options, that's when they can get more dangerous.
I have to agree. You know, I think one needs to take control of this and really put in some good kicks there. Maybe get in a rubber kick, get a Tyler Amatangi running onto them. Those are the types of plays that the Cowboys are going to get over for. See, usually if they're used to Rohan being there, being able to put in those big kicks. But they need Moana. Moana needs to set up, put in some better kick options, I think.
It'll be interesting to see at halftime who has done the majority of the kicking. If it's Chris Lord, the first thing that Chris is going to say is like, I can't be kicking. One of you two blokes need to step up, or Hugh Snow's going to come on the field and take over one of your positions. Which you could do that 100%. I just think at the moment you need Moana to develop as a player there. You need to allow him to kick, and the only way you're going to allow him to develop is to start kicking. As Kieran Wells now, kick it downfield to Jack O'Neill.
That was a good kick there by Kieran Wells. A good chase too. Kembola and Moscow getting down. They're to make brilliant tackle there on the Cowboys. There's Monopole filling now up the middle. Great run there. Eventually taken by Amatangi. That's the second tackle. Long ball over to Spillane. The Knights seem to be building something here. That's going to be the third. 40 metres out from the goal line. Long ball over to Lachlan Tiani. On the rookies. Plays it there just short of the 40 now. Goes Spillane. Short ball there to Tua. Sabam Tua! He breaks the tackle. A lot of talk over his positioning. Definitely a good run there from Sabbath to Ua. Fifth tackle now. Goes to Matthew Vaughan. A great kick there. Brilliant kick in fact. Taken well by Tyler Amatangi. And watch out. Amatangi. He's looking to run the distance. But Spillane was making a brilliant tackle there. Or was that Matthew Vaughan? Sorry, I think that might have been Matthew Vaughan there. But a brilliant tackle made. That could have been dangerous signs there from the Cowboys. But not out of trouble yet, the Knights.
Yeah, look, that kick option was good. They just needed a couple more chases to shut down Tyler. But just on the bloke who started that All-Sabbath tour, people question why he was going to start on the bench for the Knights. Well, that's exactly why. What he does, he's an impact player. He's an impact player. You need him in the big moments to break the game open when you most need it. And that right there, that's when you needed it. It's just a shame there's no one chasing.
Chris Lord now playing it there. Fifth tackle now. They need a good kick here for Cowboys. We talked about it all day. Moana puts it high. Very high, in fact. Tapped back for Amatangi, but another great tackle there. And once again, this blue wall stands up and makes a massive tackle there on Tyler Amatangi. Great stuff there from the Cowboys. Knights, sorry.
You can definitely tell that Cowboys have been trying to do that in training. They've been practicing it. It hasn't worked thus far. That's because of the defending. They need to make sure they go to the side with less defenders on that edge. At the moment, I think it's the right side of Cowboys that they need to target. That's where they need to kick to get those balls back for Tyler Ogmatangi.
So getting inside there to Jack O'Neill. Pushing forward. Both teams have looked very strong in different areas so far. As it goes, Matthew Vaughan. Out to Maverick Oldfield, sorry. Playing it there, fifth tackle on the 40 now. Looks like Mark Lee's going to be the one to kick here, interestingly enough. Gets into the backfield. A good kick, though. No one wants a bar of it. It's going to sit up, isn't it? They're going to be forced to punch it dead. And
that's the second time.
They're going to go dead and goal. I thought he might have run it out, but they're going to say that it went dead. The ball went dead first, not the player.
Yeah, look, that's questionable, I think. I don't know about that. I need to see the replay. But look, that's the second time Tyler's done that, where he doesn't know what to do.
It's Amatangi down the wing now. Great run there from the Cowboys fullback. Second tackle.
Oldfield hasn't been able to do much this game. I think they've been directing a lot of traffic at him in defense, but when he is on the offense, Oldfield, he hasn't been able to do much since the first play, and it just shows how well the Cowboys defense can be on the edge and in the middle.
Let's go wide now. Moscow it is. A great tackle there made by, I think that was Robbie Elms. Fifth tackle now. It's going to be Moana. Once again, he puts it high. Another testing kick there. It hits the post. Bounces up for Thomas Wallace, but he's going to be dragged back. And the Knights once more survive. Barely.
Yeah, wow. Just very important that they did that. Lucky Tyler wasn't there to catch it off the rebound as he could have gone in. But look, Matthew Vaughan will go inside the tour now, and we'll start to see the Knights creep up back the field.
Yeah, we have to see what the Knights can do here. As Matthew Vaughan once again gives a short ball to Manafal Billy. He's been very good in this match. Gets it off though to Isaac Edwards. That was dangerous. They luckily had a cover defender there. We go short side here. Robbie Elms it is now. Steps one. Gets eventually taken there by Kobe Johnston. That's the fourth tackle. Goes to Isaac Edwards. Takes on the line. He's through a gap, but he gets wrapped up there by Chris Lord. Fifth tackle now.
Oh, look, I don't know. I think he kicked it into the left-hand corner here of the field, as Bo Sadler will be the kicking option here.
As it goes down to Terry Maxwell, the one who did it in the grand final. He gets taken down by Matthew Vaughan. First tackle, just past the 20. Sarkel, straight up the middle. Takes it there.
We all know how electric... Oh, held in the tackle. They're going to get a penalty here.
Not what they'd really want there, the Cowboys.
Yeah, but you can see the Cowboys, they want this. They needed it. You can see them all jumping around excited as they go, as they are able to get back up on the field into the Knights' own half.
They've been definitely winning the field position battle of the Cowboys. Knights having limited opportunities all game, but there's only 6-all still. This Knights defense has been very, very good so far as Tala Amatangi goes inside the him. He'll play it there on the 30, it seems. They're trying to slow down the play here, it seems, the Knights. To go short ball there to Walmsley. Pushing forward up to the 20. That's the third tackle. Goes Moana over to Tala Amatangi. Great tackle made there by Matthew Vaughan, not letting him get any sort of speed up, any sort of momentum to make a step. It goes Kieran Wells now. He takes on the line. Obviously the player who scored the first try for the Cowboys. Fifth tackle now.
Yeah, here we go. We'll see how this kick option... It's Chris Lord again. I think it'll be
too deep.
Tackle set. Oh.
That is so very poor. And once again, the Cowboys let themselves down. They've had all the field position, but they just haven't been able to find anything yet.
Yeah, look, I don't... You can see that Kawal has definitely been missing in this side with the kicking option. And I would have thought that you would want to develop your kicking over the off-season with your primary kicker going to another club. But Moana or someone else, like Moana needs to be the main kicker, I believe. With Hugh Snow, he's not on the field yet. He may come on in the second half. We don't know. We don't know their game plan yet. But kicking options need to be the focus in the second half, as Bo Sadler will go through the middle of the field, getting wrapped up just shy of the 40.
Bo Sadler plays it there. Goes Matthew Vaughan. Short ball there to Marty Philly. He's been very strong so far in this opening half. He'll play it there just shy of the 30-meter line.
Yeah, Martin's definitely improved from the first game.
Chips over there. That's a great tackle. Once again, it's Dom Ponks. And he probably made 10 tackles, which is really good for a centre. As it goes, oh, that seems to be an error there. Bounce around. The ref calls it backwards. Out of security ends up taking the tackle. That could have been dangerous there for the Cowboys as it goes over to Johnston now.
Yeah, I definitely went back, as you can see, but danger signs there for Cows. They're getting a bit shaky here.
As now, Bunty Kimbola's over the sideline, and the Knights will get one last opportunity just before the break.
This is exactly what the Newcastle Knights needed before halftime. They needed their last chance to attack the goal line of Cowboys. And I think, honestly, they've been pretty heavily on this right edge. Give it to Dom. Give it to Dom Ponkston.
As Bo Sadler pushes forward. A minute remaining till half-time. He plays it there on the 30. Goes Edwards. Out to Dom Ponkston, the man you asked for. He gets wrapped up there by Bunty Kembolo. After stepping the like of Luke Moscow there. Goes short ball there. Robbo Robertson it is. Third tackle. 30 seconds to go. Isaac Edwards. Dummies. Gets it off with the Logan Strange. Pushing forward. Is he going to get there? No. He's just short.
One last play here. One last play. Can they do it?
Goes short to Spillane. Looking for the try. And he's going to get put on his back as we head to half-time. The Knights tied with the Cowboys 6-all. in the second half. Markley about to get us underway there. They were very close to scoring just before we break the Newcastle Knights. But we went to halftime 6-all as the score stands. 1 try apiece. The Cowboys have had the majority of the ball, I'd say. But overall, or I guess majority of the ball inside the Knights' territory, but overall, the Knights taking more chances, and the Knights' defense has been unreal in that first half, I thought.
Yeah, 100%. A lot of traffic going down through the middle. Stays the pace now. He'll go through the middle. 40. Wow. Great first second half.
Great run there. They've got Hugh Snow now. Interestingly, coming on in the middle is Tyler Amatangi with a great run there. That's a great start here from the Cowboys. They play it their third tackle now. Goes Hugh Snow. Gives it there to Cow, pushing forward.
Just on Snow there. He's come on for Kieran Rells, who made 93 kick meters, the most of anyone on the field between the two halves, as Moana only kicked once for 25 meters in the first half.
Yeah, that's not great. It's Moana's going to kick now. Well, he's got a second kick there, taken well by Matthew Vaughan. And that's a great defense once ball there by the Knights. It's the Cowboys once again failed to score. They've had a lot of opportunities in this game, but overall they've looked a little flat, I'd have to say. Wouldn't you agree with that, Dustin?
100% I would. Look, in that fifth tackle option there, I'd actually wanted to see if he would have gone for a bomb on Oldfield. They've shut down Oldfield pretty much this entire game. So put it up high on Oldfield, on his head, and see what happens from that. Get Tyler behind. They've been trying to get Tyler behind the ball for a lot of the game now. But as now, it's Dylan Murray will play it on the 40, and here's a kick from Matthew Vaughan.
It's a great kick there, down to the gut of Terra Max. We know how dangerous he is, but he's going to get wrapped up there by the rookie Dylan Murray, who's just come on for Mark Iron. An interesting substitution there. To the Houston, straight, one of his first touches in the SRL, but he makes it an error there. Oh, that was looking like a brilliant first touch there, but he scored to pass it, and Newcastle ended up with it. This is a good field position by the Knights. Short ball there to Cameron Relentless.
Yeah, look, I think it's Bo Sadler there. He's been excellent for the Newcastle Knights this game. Been one of their best, if not the best, tonight. So, good job to him. He's been in everything tonight.
As they go wide to Bo Sadler. Straight through a gap there. Gets it offload back on the inside to Mobinston. Bo Sadler, another brilliant run there. He's been terrific tonight. Fourth tackle now. Can the Knights potentially score? Savith Ta'u is going to push forward there. That's the fifth tackle.
Yeah. Number 2 are coming on for Manu for Philly, as it will be Matthew Vaughan kicking it into the corner onto Tara Maxwell.
Taken there by Matthew Oldfield, and he can't get over there. And unluckily there, the Cowboys survive just.
Cowboys defense has been excellent on their goal line and everywhere on the field. Great scatter from them. Really good.
I think defense has been the key today. Both teams defending very, very strong. As now Kobe Johnston pushes forward. That's the second tackle now. Goes there to Moana. Short ball there to Cow. Up the middle now. Looking for some space. O'Neill it's going to be to push forward. To take him down there. It's going to be fourth tackle now. Third tackle, sorry. Johnston it is. That's going to be fourth now. Cowboys just trying to try the hardest going to try. It goes over now to Namana.
Oh, look. Great attacking set from the Cowboys. They'll look to get a better fifth tackle option.
It's going to be coming through. Sorry to cut you off there, Dusty, but it's going to be Stace the pace to cross over for the Cowboys' second try, and they're going to take the lead after 47 minutes.
Great from Moana. He really stood up there. He knew he had to be better. Only 25 kick meters in the first half. But now, look at that. He sees open space, and it stays the pace with the first try in the second half for the Cowboys.
Yeah, Moana drew in the Cowboys' defense, and he just found the gap there and stays the pace ran onto it. He plants it down. He'll enjoy that once. The pace. Doesn't get many of them, but when he does get them, he loves them. He loves getting the meat pies. And Houston now looking to convert, make it 12 points to 6.
Important note that Hugh Snow will also take over from Kieran Rells with the goal kicking.
Yeah, obviously Hugh Snow coming off coming on at half-time for Kieran Wells, interestingly enough. Obviously, Houston, a very big kicker, a very good kicker, in fact. I think he's definitely someone that the Cowboys could potentially look to get in their starting top next week. He's definitely someone that they probably will lack in that first half. They don't really have any big kickers there, and they'd be very disappointed, I reckon.
Yeah, look, this is only 8 minutes into the second half. It all depends how well he plays the remaining minutes of this second half. He could have a blinder, or he could just throw his lollies onto the floor like a child. We don't know yet. We just need to keep watching him and see how he performs.
It's going to be interesting now, isn't it? As it goes over to Moana. Pushing forward. That'll be the third. We'll play it there now. Goes Lord. Gives a short there to Amatangi. He's had his hands on the ball a lot today, but he hasn't really had a lot of success in terms of making line breaks and getting any tries. This goes over to Kobe Johnston.
Yeah, I'm just saying that he is the leading run meters from the Cowboys, so he is getting a few up there. As Moana on the ball, what about your opinion on that one?
That's disappointing there from the Cowboys. You know, they should have been really looking for a kick. They were taking on the line instead, and well,
yeah.
Fortunately, it's just gonna not turn out the best.
It's just going to allow the Knights to keep rolling down the field. Logan Strange, he's been great with the run meters today. He's really been getting on the front foot for the Knights and allowing Relentless or any of the second rowers to build off of that. As now we'll see Mobston. He'll play the ball 35 meters out with Sadler running the ball again. Another great player from the Knights. He's been excellent tonight.
Bo Sadler, probably the best player on the field in my opinion, as Matthew Bourne puts it high. That's a great kick there. Few players under it. Moscow takes it, but he is trapped there by the defense, and now the Cowboys working away out from their own 10-meter line. Be hard to work out from as the Marta takes a good run there. Getting them out of trouble, gets up to the 20-meter line. Goes long ball over to Johnston. Johnston carries them up towards past the 30.
I think Johnston has been underrated by us. He's been getting a few good runs in. He's been a bit of a workhorse, with his tackles and running.
You have to agree, Veras. They're going to have Chris Lord now looking for a 40-20. Chris Lord's been very good with the kicking today. Kicks it over the head of Jack O'Neill. He eventually picks it up and gets up closer towards the 20. A good recover there from Jack O'Neill after the very deep kick there. So now it's going to be Bo Sadler. Straight for the gap there. The dummy half converted into a lock for this Newcastle Knights team. Obviously, Mark Lee being there. No room for another hooker there. So he's been playing lock and he's done pretty good so far. In fact, I'd say he's the best player in the park because there's a cut-up ball there. Oldfield it is. Playing there. Fourth tackle.
He's been read like a book, Oldfield. They know when they're going to go to him. I don't know why he has been the one selected out to be shut down this game, but it's definitely worked.
As Vaughan punts it over, taken well there by Terry Maxwell. Watch him out. He's dangerous. He nearly got on the inside of Jack O'Neill, but he's taken there eventually.
Yeah, O'Neill probably had Vietnam flashbacks from the grand final last season when he played for the Canberra Raiders. He didn't want Terry Maxwell to get into any space. Not again, anyway.
So we second tackle, I'm sorry. So Chris Lord taken there, third tackle now. Hugh takes it, gives it a short there to Amatangi. Amatangi's with space again. He's been quite dangerous today. Amatangi keeps getting wrapped up there by Jack O'Neill. That's going to be the fourth tackle. Hugh gets it all the way out to Damon Wilder. Pushing forward, gets past the 20 now. Fifth tackle. They need a good kick here. It's going to go Chris Lord once again to be the kicker. I'm not sure what the whole goes with that, but it's going to bounce up. Jack O'Neill takes it, but is he going to be dragged back? No, and the Knights survive.
I can't remember who's on that right edge in the second row, but he was chasing hard, and it was just O'Neill slipped through like butter. He wasn't able to get to the ball.
As now the Cowboys are rushing up on them. Bo Sadler's taken there, just short of the 20 there. They're struggling to get outside their own half here. Logan Strange once more, up the middle now. That's a good run from the skipper. He'll play it there, fourth tackle now. He'll go back.
He definitely deserves some points at Old Strangey.
As Vaughan, they punt it over. It's going to be Amatangi waiting for it. Steps one. Jack O'Neill's going to recover once again. The Cowboys starting their sets in good field position. The Knights are struggling to get outside of their own half at the moment, aren't they?
No, they're not. It's also been the defense of Knights. I think it's been really good this second half. Like, obviously not that first try they scored, but it's allowed them to not get anywhere closer to their line. They've slowly getting them down. As I get Tyler Ogden and Marty through the middle, slicing through them, but they know that play, they'll stop them.
Tungi takes it there, gets it out to Kobe Johnston. He'll play it there. Another good kick that we're looking for here. Moana's back there. He grubbers it through the line. Picked up by Stace the pace, but he'll be taken out on a 20, and that's a disappointing end once again for the Cowboys. Another poor fifth tackle option.
I think another thing that has helped the Knights is, again, that fifth tackle option. It's going to be the main point of this game. How well the Cowboys have kicked, and it's not very well. They need to get this thing sorted if they want to go up like against the big teams. They are a big team. Oh, great offload to Strange.
Sorry to cut you off. There was a short ball there to Relentless, and Relentless found his arm free to give it back to Strange. This is looking good. They go over to Elbs. And now how quick he is. Gets past one before being taken down there. That's the third tackle. Short ball there to Sabbath to Ua. But how dangerous he can be. Fourth tackle.
Yeah, coming on at half-time for Manu. He's going to be a good prominent stay in the second half, I think, as we got 20 minutes remaining in the second half.
Fifth tackle now goes back. Sadler punts it cross field. Finds Titera Maxwell. He gets past one. We know he's dangerous and he'll be wrapped up there by Jack O'Neill. They're slowly winning the field position back tonight, but they have to find points sooner rather than later. As now Husto. We know he's good, Husto. Getting up the middle there. Taken there by Jack O'Neill.
Yeah, all that work they put in is now just let out as Hugh Snow will play it into the Knights' half.
Goes short there to Kieran Walls. No, he's quick. Kieran Walls gets past Jack O'Neill, but 7th duel wraps him up. This is looking good from the Cowboys. They're going to go short side here. Moana. Short ball there to Johnston. Johnston's going to be wrapped up 15 meters out now. Fourth tackle.
It will go to Snow.
Takes it there. Fifth tackle now. 5 meters away. They need to put a good kick in here once more. Goes back.
Arnold will probably go for a grubber. No, he'll go for a high ball. On the tram line. Who's up for it?
That tongue. Oh, but he's been destroyed there by, I'm not entirely sure who that was, but whoever it was. I think it might be Mark Ryan. That's great.
I think it was Mark. Whoa.
That was dangerous. That could have been dangerous there, but the Knights, they survived 18 minutes to go. They're still down 12 points to 6. And so far, both teams have definitely defended their asses off in this game.
Yeah, 100%. It'll be interesting to see how many tackles each team had made at the end of this game. I think, very close to the sideline. I think he'll be forced out.
He'll be forced out there, Maverick Oldfield. And he just goes into touch there. Not great there. It was Titera Maxwell there, pushing him over the sideline. And now the Cowboys get a brilliant opportunity to potentially increase the lead. As Crystal straight through a gap there. This is great stuff here. Gets up towards the 20. We're going to have to defend their asses off once more here for Newcastle Knights. First tackle now. Goes short there to Johnston.
I think that's been the main thing all game. Cowboys have been in the 50 in the Knights half all game, but they haven't been able to come up with any points. Not a lot anyway.
Forward. It goes more on a short ball there. Surely that's forward. They're going to say it went back. A fourth, they might have floated forward. Definitely out my tonguey. They're going to say fourth tackle now. It's going to go to Johnston. Looking for a try, and he's going to get pushed. Is he over? He might be over there.
He is.
We're going to go upstairs here. Ashley Klein sends it upstairs. Oh, I think that's down. We're going to go to the ref, but they say no try.
What?
Controversy has struck here. I think that was a no try. They're going to no free tackle. Moana takes the tackle, and somehow the Newcastle Knights survive, but that's definitely controversial.
That is ridiculous. He was definitely put it down on the line. There needs to be an investigation on that. Honestly, that can't let it slip. Kobe Johnston has been a workhorse all game, and he deserves that try. I don't see why it was a no try. We need to rewatch that at the end of the game.
As they go inside ball there. bit of tricks play there from Mark Lee, giving it to Matthew Vaughan. That's the third tackle now. Goes over to Cameron Relentless.
Just notice that Mark Lee hasn't ran a lot from dummy half this game. The markers have been offside, but he hasn't elected to run.
As the intercept
Oh,
there.
intercept!
Hodgson takes it there. This is a great opportunity. If the Knights score here, they'll wrap it up. First tackle now. Goes long ball over to Johnston. 10 metres out it is. Who plays it there? Moana over to Amatangi. Wrapped up there by the Newcastle defence once more. This red wall is hard to crack. Let's see if they can do it here. Hughes, though, takes on the line. Pushing forward to score on his SRL debut, but he's on his back.
Yeah, look, great defense once again. They've been hit hard, the Knights, in this game, but they're relentless. Just like Cam relentless.
Fourth tackle now. Short ball there to Kieran Wells.
Yeah.
Fifth tackle.
We all know how strong he was.
Goes back one and needs a good kick here. He puts it high once more. And Dom Ponkston makes another brilliant catch.
And in the field position the Cowboys need, they just need to keep him down in this part of the field to be able to capitalise on it next set.
That's the second tackle. They need to find something here for Cowboys. Knights. They cannot just keep going one out running. They're running out of time.
They need to spread the ball more than just one outs. As they will here, Spillane, he'll try and go through the middle though, but he gets tagged.
Spillane plays it there. They go back to Isaac Edwards. That's a good
Early kick. Yeah, that's amazing. It could be a foot. Oh,
it's going to be too straight. Amatunga is getting back there. He'll get back there. But a brilliant tackle there. And they'll be playing it just on their goal line. I think he just survives there, but they need to defend now. This is a good start to their set. They could force an error here. They need to force an error here to get back into this game. Make it 12 all. It could go into overtime if they do. Short ball there to Kieran Wells. They're struggling to come up their own end here, the Cowboys. Only just getting past the 20. Goes long ball over there. That's a good run from Johnson, but even him getting pushed back, this time by Sabbath to Ua. Fourth tackle.
They've only made 28 metres.
Ah, that's a great run.
But here we go. Games are one of the big moments. That could have been a big moment by scooting from dummy half by Thomas Wallace.
Yeah, great run there. Bunty Kimbolo passes it back to Moana, who kicks it down deep. Robbie Elms is under it. They're starting to win back to the field position, but that's a great tackle there by Bunty Kimbolo.
Defense has been a mainstay in this game, and it's just been a battle of edges. What armour is chipped early? As Mark Lee, he'll pass it to Robbie Elms.
Robbie Elms now. Beats off Almatagi, and Robbie Elms is going to go for distance. And the Cowboys.
I think he's gone.
And Knights are about to be drawn 12 all. With 8 minutes to play.
Wow, what a moment for Robbie Elms. The first try, I think, in Knights colours. Look, the right edge of Knights have been targeted and has been really the mainstay in their attack this game. And for Robbie Elms to make that try has been a big moment.
Robbie Elms, he hasn't seen much ball today. And he just broke a couple tackles there. Beat Amatungi on the inside. And just like that, the Cowboys and Knights are about to be tied 12 all. This is a
big moment. 8 minutes remaining.
Great game so far. Comes in the field goal. Who's going to have Hughes Slover rookie, his debut game. And Dave Moana for the Cowboys with Isaac Edwards. And Matthew Vaughan. Both, I don't believe, have kicked the field goal in their SRL career yet. Both are there ready to be able to kick field goals for the Knights.
You need to be confident if you're going to... Yeah, absolutely. Confidence is key here. Do you have the confidence to grab that ball and kick it in between the sticks? You need to have confidence to win this game. And it's the first one to have that big balls to do it. Look, I think they need to bring this out. Cowboys are going to be pressed to not allow any Knights over that 40 metre. But it's on it's third now, on the 30.
This goes long ball over to Ponkston. This is great defense so far from the Cowboys.
It could kick early here.
Short ball there to Mark Hyde. This is great. Goes back on the inside, but he makes an error. Makes an absolute meal of it, and now the Cowboys going to be in prime position to potentially win this game. It goes Hodgson. He'll play
a lot of stress on the Knights defensive line here. They turned it over in their own half. As Bunty Kembola. He'll get some PCMs out of that.
Kembola plays it here. Goes long ball over. It's going to be Cam Hodgson once more. Fourth tackle. 6 minutes to go. It could be now or never. Kieran Wells takes it up. He chooses not to strike. He's another one who could potentially looking for the field goal. Moana's in position. He looks for it. He takes it. He hits the upright.
He misses. Oh my gosh. Oh wow, what a moment. He'll be spewing at himself.
Moana misses the field goal. And the game is still on. Goes inside there to Jack O'Neill.
I thought he got it, didn't you?
It hit the crossbar. What a cruel world this is. It hits the crossbar, but what a robbed of that moment. Vaughan plays it there, fourth tackle. We could be headed to the first golden point game of Season 2. Goes to Mark Lee, a brilliant run there. He's someone who could potentially strike it for the Knights.
I don't think there's anyone in position here to go for a kick at field goal. It'll be Matthew Vaughan kicking it into the corner.
And now take it there to Terry Maxwell. 3 minutes to go. I don't know if we're going to see a winner in normal time here. We might be headed to golden point. Short ball. There's Kieran Wells. That's a big tackle there from Mark Iron. Playing in and around the middle. Fuslo gives it inside there to Tala Amatangi. Wrapped up quickly there. Third tackle. It goes Columbus. Johnny Columbus takes it up. Looking for space. He's taken on Jack O'Neill and he's going to be wrapped up. The Cowboys are in prime position now. Could it be Husto? Husto's under it. He takes the tackle there. Fifth tackle now. Who's going to be back there?
And Moana's moving into the position to take the kick.
It's not
he redeemed himself.
He takes the run. And States the Face has scored.
He's got a double in the first game for the Cowboys. Oh my gosh. And he elected himself to go hard-hitting running. And there's no doubt that is a try. They can't say no.
And I was thinking we're headed to golden point. Stace the Pace decides to take this game on the back of himself and score a second try and win the game for the Cowboys. What a performance and what a game. The Cowboys are going to win it with 1 minute and 45 seconds to spare.
Oh, your hearts are going to be shattered if you're a Knights fan or even a Knights player. That is devastating to watch.
And unless anything spectacular happens, you'd expect them to go with a short kickoff, although it's quite unlikely anything can pay off. Husto converts it, 18 points to 12.
I've seen some strange things happen in my day where people have knocked it on at the kickoff. So they're praying. They're praying to the SRL gods. Please, please save us here.
Though there is still a chance, a minute remaining, they'd have to force an error off this kickoff, the Knights.
Not a second later. It's Mark Lee. What will he do?
They're going to kick off long. It goes down to Husto. They just take it there to Kieran Wells. And I don't think they're going to do anything special here for not Cowboys. Unless something miraculous happens. They're looking to be winning their first game. Cow takes it up there. That's the second.
Yeah.
Goes Cameron Hodgson. He takes it up there. 10 seconds remaining.
Nothing stunning here. Just
and
1 ounce.
That's going to be it. The Cowboys are going to win the game. 18 points to 12. But either team could have won that game. What a performance from both sides.
100%. If you are trying to knock the Knights here, it's going to be hard to find anything that went wrong with them. They dug in deep and they tried their hardest to win. As we'll look at the possession here. Look.
10 errors there from the Knights. They'll have to fix it up. 13 errors last week. They've had 10 errors this week. Not something you'd be expecting from the new franchise. They'll have to fix it up, but the tackle count, 194 from the Knights. Jesus Christ. We'll have a look at the run meters. Tyler Amatangi, a very good performance from him. Thomas Wallace, amazing from him. And Kobe Johnson, what a performance from him too.
Yeah, and look, that's the 20 runs, but also another big one that I want to point out. Hugh Snow, 111 runs in the second half. 111 run meters, sorry.
Another great performance, I'd have to say. That's very impressive for 1 in 40 minutes.
Yeah, but I want to pick out something huge. Look at the kick meters. Who has the most kick meters out of everyone? It's Chris Lord, the lock.
Not
A
something
bit
you'd be
concerning
expecting.
there. No, and I think it's a bit concerning. You don't want that to keep happening. You need a half to kick a lot more. Moana will
As we
definitely.
look at the night stats here, 25 tackles, 228 run meters by Mark Lee. A very strong performance. Both stats are, I think, is very strong. He definitely did not deserve to be on the losing side tonight. He was very strong all round.
100%, and he didn't. He only came up with one penalty, which I know he'll be speaking about. But 16 tackles with 0 misses, outstanding from a lock.
Have to agree there. Logan Strange, another great performance from the players. We look to move on. The Cowboys just beat Knights 18 points to 12. It was a very tight performance there. Thank you, Dustin Richard, once again for joining me.